Every single bereaved family is going to be different, and it's going to differ because we're all different. Our children were different. Their experience was different, their supports, their ability to stay home and grieve as opposed to returning right back to work. What I do hear and learn is that parents need information. They need reinforcement that what they're experiencing is not crazy. That this is a process that you can't avoid, that you have to go through it, and we're here to support you to go through it. And I've been thinking, I actually heard this thing on NPR this morning about this book called Wintering. I don't know if it fits here, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. It's the idea that bereavement also can be an opportunity to pause, to be quiet, to give up sort of the life that you're dependent on, your calendar, and just give yourself the opportunity to be reflective, to be insightful, to even possibly grow. And I think by providing families with that possibility as well, I think it can be helpful, particularly in the early part of grief. I think also we hear a lot parent worries about and friction that can occur even within a marital family where they were together as a unit throughout the life and death of their child, and suddenly mom's not grieving too much, dad's not grieving enough, there's this conflict that occurs. And so I think also naming the normalcy of that parents are only going to grieve in the way that they are as people. You're suddenly not going to be a grieving person and change who you are and change how you function in the world and how you cope with adversity. You grieve in the same way as you are in your non-grief moments. And I think naming that can be helpful as a way of diminishing or quieting, dampening down expectation of what grief should look like for anyone in the family. So I think parents really need someone to listen in a non-judgmental way to what they're saying. That there are some things that we hear that it's very hard for I think bereaved parents to express to people that either aren't grieving or that don't get that the bereaved mind goes in many, many different directions. And I think just a conduit by which that communication can happen and parents can be heard.